Paul could have never foreseen AI and social media and OnlyFans, like he thought what the Corinthians were doing was disgusting enough. We need someone alive, imbued with the authority of the apostles today to speak into those issues competently and to do so with a measure of reason and the accountability of history and the deposit of faith that was handed down by the apostles and their successors. And so that kind of speaks to why the Catholic Church stands, because we have those three legs. We have the communication, and if you read De Verbum in the Second Vatican Council, it says that there's the self-giving of God. His own self-communication is ultimately through Jesus Christ and comes to us in two forms. Obviously, outside of direct encounter with Jesus, you have Scripture and you have holy tradition, sacred tradition. Those are from the same wellspring of Christ's own life. And so it's not merely a collection of dogmatic facts about him that we're propagating through the ages. It's the subsistence of the fullness of the life of Christ in the life of his church, which he established. And that is necessary, because that's where you get these boundaries and these safeguards, so that when someone like Marcion comes along in the early centuries and says, I don't like the Old Testament God, he makes Jesus seem kind of mean, so we're going to get rid of that. Well, you have someone to say, nope, that's a boundary line. We're not going to go past that. When you have Arius come along and say, there was a time when the Son was not, you have a competent authority to say, no, we've never believed that. We're not going to start doing it now. Now that line is drawn, And throughout the ages with all of the councils, that is what you see. You see that the historic dogmas handed down from the apostolic age through tradition and writing, Scripture, are defended by the councils, by the competent authority of the church. And then ultimately, that's a college of bishops that's headed by the Pope, and that's sort of the safeguard of unity.